You good? You good, bro?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my!
I was just trying to scare you.
You can't.
You scared everything out of me just now.
1, 2, 1, 2.
6,033.
Oh, so this is how we all gonna do it?
Yeah, we're all gonna wear
I
glasses.
can't do that.
Let me see how you look. I want to see how you
The
look.
left eye is stronger, right?
Yes.
This eye is stronger, right?
Just put them on top of your head. You'll still be part of the episode.
So
Just
this is
put
the
them
episode.
Put them at the top of your head, cause mine don't have lenses.
Do you respect my vision now?
Yeah.
It's better than almost going
know, it's a
blind this
selfie.
morning.
Listen. Oh, listen. Oh, that was.
Brother,
Yo,
just put them at the top of your head.
This morning was bad. Are we ready? On the count of.
Oh, my left eye.
Welcome to my world. All right, ready? We're going to count it off.
Mm-hmm. 3.
5.
You're supposed to say 2, 3,
2.
1.
and action. Finally.
Welcome.
2.
Where are we?
Cydney Podcast 2013. Yeah.
What up with episode number 26?
I thought it was 29.
26. No.
29.
No.
29.
And who do we have here?
The Cheese Factory.
Who is the Cheese Factory?
The Hairline Factory man thingy thing.
Names?
The one and the only Courtney brother Jordan Cole thingy.
Give. We have Courtney. Me.
Yeah.
Chad. Uncle Chad. AKA It's Your Boy.
What? And the star of the show? Me! Cydney.
Just a-
Time out.
Just a namesake.
Grab a time out.
Is this going to be a weekly
AKA
thing?
Cool
Oh.
Wink, 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 wink.
All right.
Brother needs to take some Mucinex.
I mean, he's, well, that'll help lead into some stuff. Oh, but before we get into that, and while we weren't here last week, I never told you about this, Courtney. I finally told Cydney my full name. After all these years, she never knew it.
Chad Treviso Melvin.
My middle name is not Treviso.
Travis.
That's my middle name. No, that my real first name is, like, Chad is short
Chaflunky.
for Shaflinky.
Oh, yeah.
What?
And it's spelled CHADFOINKEY.
What?
So you didn't know that?
No.
Shafoinky. That's what my name is short for.
Oh my god.
You'll find out, the older and older you get, you'll find out the more and more secrets I've kept. And you're going to learn more and more about me and be like, who is this guy?
How would I know?
Oh, you'll find out. That's half the fun.
Sneaking up on you in your sleep?
No, just as you get older.
Aww,
And
why
as
just sneak up on you in your
as you
sleep?
get older, I'll just begin to make more sense.
And then scare you.
Oh, I'm going to scare the crap out of you once you get older. You'll be like, oh my God.
Like when you tried to bang on the window.
Just,
I was watching a movie on the phone, or the gray phone, and I was like,
did you jump?
yeah, and you're like, ah! Brother was like, on his phone.
How's everyone doing?
I didn't jump.
No, you
Cheese-tastic.
didn't. How was your day?
Good.
What'd you do today?
Went to school.
Yeah,
And
so did I.
Came back.
Yeah, so
And
did I.
he had baseball tryouts for the school team,
Yeah, I didn't do that.
AKA light work.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Did you just play third base?
I didn't do that.
So that's going to be your thing?
I didn't do that.
Third baseman, Courtney, it's your boy.
Cool, Sid.
You going to pitch?
Yeah.
Did you pitch?
No.
Hiya!
Oh, okay. Cydney, in your week, or a day. Well,
We still have
My day was great.
We still have tomorrow.
oh, there's more
Friday.
days. Oh,
There's
Yo.
more days, man. Yes.
thank you. So, we didn't do a podcast last week because we record on Tuesdays,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Tuesday took a little bit of a left turn.
More like a trip down south.
Well, so I was everything was all set up here. I even found some extra lighting and try to work things out. And
Oh, you took the lampshade off of this one.
and yes, but I was wondering what was we going to talk about this week or last week on the podcast. So Cydney comes downstairs around 4 something, maybe like about 4 something. Maybe, no, it was like 5:45. She's like, "Daddy, I'm hungry." I'm like, "Cydney, we're gonna eat dinner in a little bit." It's like, "All right, fine. I'll have some cereal." Like, okay. Usually when she says she's gonna eat cereal, it's dry cereal. So I'm getting everyone together. I'm like, all right, before I'm like, all right, let's do the podcast.
Oh my! Turn that thing off!
Yo, fam, yelling in my ear. Cydney tells me that she doesn't feel well. I'm like, all right, well, go to the bathroom. 15 minutes later, she calls me on my phone, and says she threw up. And I'm like, oh, did you at least make it to the toilet? No, it's on the floor. Got it. Daddy, my throw up is blue. I'm preparing for all the reasons why, like, I go into dad mode, which means blue throw up. What's wrong? So I get upstairs and I look to see the scene of the crime. Throw up is blue, and I was like, oh, you had that soda, the 7-Eleven sodas that were like blue.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the consistency of throw up, and it's blue, and it looks like there's cereal in there. And I can look at it and tell, I'm like, Cydney, you had cereal with milk? And she's like, yes. And then you followed that with some soda. Yeah. So I'm looking at her like, oh, well.
And it was a whole bottle.
You drank the whole bottle?
Yeah.
So she had cereal, drank a whole bottle of blue soda.
And this was at least half of the milk that was in there.
I don't even want to know that. Well, I know because I cleaned up all of it.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm like, oh my
And I had
God.
to wash my feet because it was pretty nasty and it was on my feet. Yes, thank you very much.
And I look at Cydney and I say, oh, that'll do it. But then she says, I was also spinning around in the chair.
Yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, and I was also spinning in my chair. Oh, fun
So
times.
that evening I cleaned that up. And then shortly after it was just a bad night. It was a bad night for me because, well,
We had to clean crap out of the cat's butt.
You're saying it wrong.
no, because I had to clean up blue throw up, and then I had to clean out crap out of the cat's butt. So to show my frustrations, I told them that after every little thing, every time there was a little protest or something, Cydney, it's time to go to bed. Why? Because I had to clean up blue throw up and cut crap out of the cat's butt.
And then I told him, you're just saying that to say it.
No, that's what I'm saying, because that's how I felt, and it was the truth.
You said it so you could say it.
Yo, fam. Thank you.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. Yo, why are you looking at me like that?
So is that all we have?
My glasses are upside down. He barely spoke this whole time.
Well,
We're not done.
it was just a lulling. I was quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, you trying to say I'm loud? I'm not loud.
You haven't said anything.
I said
Yeah.
cut crap out of the cat's butt.
Oh, lordy.
You would say that.
You said stuff out of a cat's thing. That's what he said.
Then we didn't record the next day because Courtney was sick.
He probably got hypothermia. I'm joking.
No.
I'm joking.
That was hilarious. Everyone laughed at your joke.
I never said it was a joke.
When you're joking, what does that mean you made? A joke.
That means I was kidding.
If you were kidding, what does that mean you made? A joke.
No, it's not.
Thank you. This reminds me of the old podcast days
GG, Cydney.
where it would just be the two of you bickering. Well, I mean, because that's what the two of you do. Bicker with each other.
Did I easily win those?
Because we're the
just
Bickersons.
now? I easily won those same way I did just now, right?
Well, see, here's the thing. And I'll explain to you. If I haven't before, I'll explain it to you. Cydney, if you don't chill, it's going to be Courtney and Chad being Courtney and Chad. But no. In general, and in life, what will happen is what you will find, young man, and
It's
take this
cheese.
advice with you very
Cheese.
far, is
Always
when
eat cheese.
fam,
Okay. Jeez.
I will explain that when you will win when it comes to dealing with a young lady, you can win the argument, the logic and reason, but you will always lose the fight.
Yeah. Because girls rule the world. Yeah.
And why is that, Cydney? Why will you always lose the fight? Because you're going to bring up something else, and something else, and then something else, till at one point they have something to win the argument with, or to say something that's going to hurt your feelings and make you mad.
Because girls rule the world. Yeah.
But there's a reason why. Because they want you to feel how they feel. Is that correct?
Girls rule the world. Yay.
I'm asking you a question for real, Cydney,
Yes.
as the resident girl.
Yes!
Do you eventually get to the point where when you're arguing, you just kind of say what you want to say because you want whoever you're arguing against to feel how you feel?
Yes.
Can you give an example?
When we were outside for the filming,
Of the
Cydney was
you
like-
know what.
I told Cydney, come inside. And then she got mad. She's like, how would you feel if I told you to come inside?
I never said that, but okay.
Oh, you didn't? So you mean on the porch stairs, on the last step all the way down, you weren't standing there and didn't say that to me when I was walking in the screen door?
What?
Okay, Cydney.
I'm seriously not kidding. I don't remember that.
I do.
I
Very
don't.
fondly, actually.
I don't.
You do fondly?
Yeah.
Do you remember what she said about going in the
Wait,
house fondly?
Is that right?
Fondly means like it's a pleasant memory.
Oh, that's what that means.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
You never knew that?
Yes, it was a pleasant memory.
No.
That you told Cydney to go into the house?
Yep.
Oh, peace out.
But Cydney, you didn't finish answering the question, or when I was asking you to explain, like, how is it that you feel like in an argument? Because, like, I know what happens with me.
If you must know.
I am asking. I am. I must know.
How does it feel to lose or win or...
No, like when you get into an argument and when you get to a point where you start getting upset and you may say things that you don't necessarily mean, but you're doing it because you want whomever you're arguing with to feel how you feel.
Yes, actually.
Can you give an example?
Me too. You first.
I forgot when, but I remember it happened.
Can you give an example of one? Maybe with somebody in school. So I'm sure you've argued with someone in school. Oh boy.
Trillions of times. Wait, could I talk about preschool?
Say what you said to me in the den.
I'd rather that might be a little subjective. That was some time now. What did she say to you in the den?
Made me cry a little bit.
Oh God.
Lord,
So we were in the den.
take it down the street, son
Playing.
boy.
This is a couple years ago.
What?
This was a couple years ago because I remember I was short.
You're still short.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're at least 1 meter and 3 inches.
Meters and inches are two different kinds of measurements.
I know, 1 meter and 3 inches.
Continue.
Sydney, who do you know who's my age who's taller than me?
Uh,
Exactly. Thank you.
George.
Talon's brother.
Talon's brother?
Yes.
He's shorter than me.
No.
Yes, he is.
He's about the same height as you.
He's shorter than him.
He's like a good 5 inches shorter than me.
No, that's Talon's sister.
No, Talon's brother is a tubby one in 8th grade. No, 9th grade now. He's in 9th grade.
What?
Yeah, he's in 9th grade now.
The tubby one in what?
This is what they do all day. And
What?
I come in and regulate to stop them from this back and forth. But
No, you don't. You
I
just
win
come in and
all
be like,
day.
guys, this game isn't gonna end well. And then it doesn't end well, and then it starts all over again, and then it ends well. That's pretty much how it goes around here.
Cydney's going to be on punishment shortly after this podcast episode.
Why? What did I ever do?
She make me pee in her cereal.
Ew. Then I won't eat cereal.
More for us. More waffle crisp.
No, I don't know.
You ain't having
Waffle
cinnamon.
Crisp.
What?
But eat.
You ain't having any cinnamon toast crunch or raisin bran though. I'll hide it if. Ew.
Ew.
And that's what I call mucus.
Courtney will be right back.
After this very inconvenient. Ew. After this very inconvenient inconvenience. Can't you just do it in the
Yo,
bottle?
Oh my gosh.
Ew. And he threw up.
I'm sleeping in your bathroom. You know how warm your bathroom is?
Yes.
You're sleeping in a.
Like, I would sleep in there.
If you had a bed in there. Unless you get some kind of
Put
cushion.
my comforter in
I
there.
dare you. I dare you.
No, because then you're going to do something dumb.
We could do
I'm
20.
going to go in there and record my next album that night because it's got wonderful acoustics.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to take a shower with the
Oh,
door
yeah, with the
open.
noise.
so you can get some spray in there.
We could do 24 hours
Oh,
in
good
there,
God.
all 3 of us.
Absolutely not. I would not want to be locked up into any small room with the two of you for 24 hours.
Come on, I'll just have $1 million LOL dolls and call it a day.
24 hours? Do we have to be awake the whole 24 hours?
No.
Oh, I'm sleeping the whole 24 hours. One of y'all are going to kill the other, or
The city's not killing me.
I'm definitely gonna wake you up, Dad.
one of y'all are going to kill each other, and both of y'all are going to kill me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, Daddy, brother's trying to attack me.
You do that now.
I have never tried to attack you, Cydney.
Oh, please, when we're playing fidget thingy thing, let it thingy-majig. Oh, yeah, that's how we do
Yo,
it.
that's a good subject.
No!
So once upon a time,
There's this thing called.
I was talking to Cydney. Well, you know about this. And Cydney does not at all think that she annoys you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
don't.
remember that.
I do not annoy.
Sydney swears that she does not annoy Courtney.
I'm an angel.
And Courtney swears he doesn't annoy Sydney.
Oh,
I'm an angel.
I annoy her on purpose. If I
No,
didn't
you
want,
don't. You always
Sydney.
ignore me.
Sydney, if I didn't want to annoy you, Sydney, I wouldn't do anything to you.
He wouldn't have much purpose.
but because
Oh, wow.
I find so much joy in it,
There's
I annoy you.
that's just what we
You
do.
react so well.
Because you react, it keeps on getting done. That's just how boys are. Do you not see how much pleasure I take in annoying my
Now I
mother
feel like I know
and
how.
my sister?
Now I feel like I know how Auntie feels.
How does she feel?
Having a brother to be cuckoo around her.
I didn't
Except
start
a little
annoying
more
my
often.
sister until later in life.
Whatever, you still annoy each other.
Oh, she's always annoying me.
Ooh, fork.
But no, I didn't start finding pleasure in annoying her on purpose until we were much older. Is that her now? Oh, that would have been scary. No,
That would be hilarious.
it is not. So, do we have anything else? Cause, oh, speaking of annoying. Actually, no. Thank you for that. I have no other. Do we have any updates on Niglets with Attitude, Cydney?
I don't know who that is, but I don't know what that is.
Oh, I've been waiting. Let me show you something.
I'm excited.
And this is here.
What
This
is
here
reaction
is where we're going to end things.
No!
So,
That ain't how we gonna end things.
Cydney, like last week, maybe it was last week. We were she asked to use like the computer to use iReady or whatever else it is to like do her school stuff. And so she was like, "Oh, she's showing the videos, like she's looking at the videos like that everybody recorded in class." She looked at herself. And let me tell you, look at this right here. Look at how intently we are watching this.
Oh, Cydney, who's that?
Cydney
my
got
friend.
caught being a little way too interested in what somebody had to say.
They're my friends.
Yeah, but no, that one there was one person in particular who we will still refer to as culprit number one, that she sat there with her arms all folded and was intently listening like this. If you don't know, Courtney is making noise with this
A teapot. Which I had in my room.
teapot. That was mine.
I had it in my room for like 6,000 hundred.
Put it down.
Thank you.
Oh, this cologne smells good.
Yo, why are you spraying cologne right now, Cydney?
I have no idea.
Can you please put that down? Because that cologne is probably older than both of y'all, so it smells yuck.
Good.
So, do we have anything else to say before we conclude today?
So anyway,
This smells like...
amazing.
No. It smells like wipes. It smells like Clorox wipes.
Well-
No.
I thought you were gonna say nail polish.
Baby
remover.
wipes with a hint of
Hairline.
lavender.
Baby wipes with a hint of
Finally.
lavender.
You have good smell.
Nah.
So, is there anything else before we conclude, my
Yes.
dude?
Yes, get this kind of cologne and then wait 6,000 years and then smell it.
They not paying us for it.
Oh yeah, and this is not an advertisement.
Did you just throw that somewhere?
No. And Curtis is here.
Curtis is tight roping my leg. Oh, those are claws.
Curtis, do you have anything to say before we peace out?
Put a mic up to him.
He's burning.
Really? Really, Curtis? That's very exciting news. Really, Curtis? Now, here's gonna be our new thing. We're gonna make a joke.
Think you're all trash.
No.
Oh, that's nice.
All of us are going to make up a joke
Just
at the end of every podcast.
we actually cut that out.
So, you have to tell to
We
one,
joke on. Well, all we do is joke on here.
like make up like one of those.
No.
Knock knock jokes are terrible.
Fine then, we'll knock off the knock.
Knock, knock. Who's there? The end of the episode.
Yeah!
The end of the episode, who?
It's the end of the episode, you dingle.
That was so anticlimactic.
Oh yeah, and I caught a termite today. It was pretty gross, but...
Hope it bit you.
What am I, a piece of dead wood?
Oh, wait. Oh, we got it. On that note,
Because
that means nope. That means we once again... We definitely have to end the episode now, because it's on you. Speaking of cutting crap out of the cat's butt, I guess Curtis sat on Courtney and had some and left the present. So on that note,
from the excess litter box store.
We out.
Bye.